Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today is Monday and I will be doing a day in the life, but it's a special day in the life because it represents a new chapter. It is a reset period or a burnout recovery period. If you've been following my channel at all, which my channel has been sporadic, but you might know that I am an entrepreneur who started a business 4 years ago, and I also, up until recently, decided to take on a full-time job on top of that. I had been working 14-hour days, 15-hour days on the regular as an entrepreneur, and then decided to take on that full-time job, scale back my business time, and that was a great thing. But what I realized was that actually I needed to stop. I could not do a full-time job. I could not even do the few hours that I dedicated to each of those roles. It was because I'd spent like 3 years pushing so hard, working 12, 14, 15-hour days on the regular, not taking care of myself. I have been experiencing all of the symptoms of burnout that you read about. So forgive me for my post-workout hair. I was able to get a workout in, which is great. This time in my life is all about reconnecting with myself and burnout recovery. And I want to take you along with me.
To take you along with me today, I figured it would be best to rewind the clock a little bit and show you how my day went up to that point, which of course my day started with walking Sony. That's what it always starts with. But then I got right into the kitchen and started cleaning. I've been really amazed to see what it's like to be in the middle of this burnout recovery. It's just such a different experience. And this here is my first day of burnout recovery because it actually was a Monday, and it was the first Monday that I would have been doing work, but instead I spent it doing what you see here, which is I slept in a little bit, walked Sony a little later than usual, and then started making breakfast for Daniel and I. This here is some kale, some shallots. I have sweet potato going in the oven, and you'll see that I'll add that to this mixture here. It's like a little warm salad with sun-dried tomatoes and with pumpkin seeds. I am amazed that on a Monday, this is what I'm doing, and that I have the freedom to do that. Now, not everyone has the freedom and the privilege of pausing work like I did. In fact, it was not an easy decision. There were a lot of different projects that were underway and people that I needed to explain the situation to. But ultimately, thankfully, everybody is in agreement that my health matters more than anything else. So it was really nice to be able to say, yeah, actually, I am worthy of taking some time off here. So I had some eggs over easy on this salad with the sweet potato and the pumpkin seeds and the kale and some bacon. That was breakfast. And then I, after eating breakfast, sat down to journal. This is my new journal. It is, I'll have to look up the brand for you, but I've really been enjoying it. It feels very sturdy and the paper does not bleed through. So, I just remembered, Archer and Olive. So you'll have to check that out if you're into bullet journals or journals generally. I've also been prioritizing meditation, which I'm realizing I must include in my daily practice and my daily routines now after this. And I mean, additionally, I have to include moving my body as much as possible. So earlier this day, I also got a chance to work out, which is why when you heard from me at the very beginning, I was sweaty. This is the workout. It was a tricky workout, as you can see, but it was well worth it. And Sony has gotten used to me looking like I'm in agony while working out. He just lays there watching me, which I think is a good thing. This working out situation has been something that I realized I really let go of once the pandemic started. In 2019, I had been training for a half marathon and was just in very different kind of shape. So my goal is to get back into movement and get back into feeling like myself. And you'll see that a lot of the content I push out this month will be all about burnout recovery and the different elements of burnout recovery. Movement is absolutely one of those.
So here's today's outfit. We went with, well, here you have the scarf, but I'm only wearing it because I just did the full OOTD get ready with me thing on Instagram. This guy. I love this guy. So we have a white shirt under this sweater. I've had this sweater forever. I can't even tell you where I got it. I actually need to look so I can link it later. But I have these jeans from Mango, and then I am wearing these like all white Adidas sneakers, which I don't wear shoes in the house, so I took them off. I have the Jenny Bird earrings I've been rocking lately a whole lot, and then this scarf is from Mango. But for me right now, this is the vibe, this is the look, and I feel very comfortable right now, so that's what matters. Found this on the floor. Guess who got to it? Okay, we're back from the grocery store. Sony is here and he is groomed. Can you tell the difference? He's like just confused. Yeah, you can see his beautiful face. Yeah. You sweet boy. I love you. I love you. I love you. He's my sweet boy. So I'm not gonna do like a haul or anything. I will say that when we do grocery shopping, we shop for 2 weeks. So it is quite a bit of food. Thank God. I know what it's like to not have food in the cabinets. And every day I'm so thankful that I can purchase groceries. Like it sometimes moves me to tears. So we're going to just unpack everything, and then Daniel's gonna take Sony on a walk and we'll go from there. I am changed into pajamas. All the groceries are put away, and before I go to bed I'm gonna do a stretching exercise on the Peloton. I think one of the major, I know that one of the major things I need to do during this burnout recovery period is connect with my body again. I have kind of lost my connection with my body. I was pushing through so many hours of work. Things like not eating when I was hungry or eating crap. Things like not getting up, not moving, sitting at my desk for hours and hours and hours. Even to the point where, because I would have such back-to-back-to-back meetings, I would not go to the bathroom. Like, I would just hold it until it was just like, I have to go. So I'll be 10 minutes or like 5 minutes late or whatever to the next meeting. And that would feel just like unacceptable to me. And also in that time, I have become just not as, like, I almost don't feel like myself. And the idea of continuing to do work without taking the time to feel like myself again is really important. So back in 2019, about 5 years ago, I had a very clear workout regimen. I was training for a half marathon. I was just like doing strength training workouts, and all of that stopped with the pandemic and with work getting as intense as it did. So I'm going to do a stretch, and that is one of the major things I've learned about this, that connecting to the body is a huge part of burnout recovery, at least for me.